สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนยินดีต้อนรับสู่ The Rouge Review ฉันคือ Red of the Turks and today we are going to start the series The Middleman's Love, otherwise known as Pitted Konplang. I was really excited to get to this series. We're back to a TUTORYIM series, which is my personal favorite couple. You are new here. This is my fifth series review. You can also find Battle of the Writers, Cutie Pie 2U, and The Next Prince on this channel. If you are not new here and you've watched the other shows with me, Popcorn Cap, thank you for returning. I'm super excited to continue this journey through Demundi shows. I hope everyone has been enjoying themselves and hopefully learning a little bit along with me. A little background about myself in case you are new. I will be moving to Thailand later on in this year. I've been learning Thai for probably like 8 or 9 months now, so it's a journey. So I've tried to take everyone along with me on that journey and just share little tidbits that I have found out from learning more about the language and the culture. And I feel like it helps if you're not already familiar with it. It just adds so much to the shows when you kind of have that background information. Today I have an adult beverage. Yes, it's back to spring now. Make sure to focus the camera back. So I am having a delicious beer. This is Hazy Little Thing IPA from Sierra Nevada Brewery. That's a brewery that's very close to where I live, and this is one of my favorite delicious beers. Yes, I have a straw. It's so the camera doesn't unfocus when I take a sip. Back in the day when I was doing like music work, I used to do this to keep my lipstick fresh, but you do what works, right? Okay, so I'd like to talk a little bit about this series and do kind of an introduction because there is a lot to say about it. So if you just want to skip to the show, this is the part where you do that. If you'd like the intro information, here we go. We're going to dive right in. I actually made notes, so I'm going to try to follow them so I can say everything I'd like to say about this series. So, The Middleman's Love is actually a sequel. It is the sequel to Bedfriend, which starred Net and James back when they were together. I believe it was filmed in 2022. It could have been the end of 21, beginning of 22. But I know they were working on it during 2022. This is actually a sequel to that. One of the background characters from Bedfriend is the main character of this show, Jade, and that's played by you. So, from the beginning, when they started filming Bedfriend, they knew they were going to do both. So, they filmed the first one and they knew they were going to go right into the second one. But the interesting thing about this show is that it was not originally supposed to be Tudor and Yim. So, before they started filming, they had cast Ned and James, and then Jade and Mai were going to be Jimmy and Tommy. So that, of course, changed when Jimmy and Tommy's pairing split. Um, they just decided not to work together as a couple. I think they were only in Davundi's like very first show together and then like other side things. But this was in 2022. Jimmy has been very open about the fact that he struggles a lot with depression and mental health issues, and that was really taking a toll on him at the time. So he decided to take a break from acting in general. And it's kind of painful to bring that up now because just yesterday, as I'm filming this, Jimmy and Om announced that their pairing is splitting up. And I feel like this has not been confirmed. No one said this, but I'm getting the feeling that Jimmy is probably either going to quit acting altogether or just take it on as side work or just take a very long hiatus because he had mentioned recently again that the mental health problems, people's negative comments, just the way that they're treated by a lot of the toxic fan base, it wears on them. And Jimmy has been the most open about that. So, anyway, back to the history of this show. So, they split. They had to fill in with someone else, cast a new couple. So, Tudor and Yim had become unexpectedly huge in Cutie Pie, even though they were like the background couple, the third couple. They became super popular from that. And of course, we know why. Their chemistry is amazing. They're both gorgeous. And so Demundi took a chance and cast them as Jade and Mai. And that's how they got into this. So they were kind of a last minute like replacement. I'm not saying it was thrown together. I'm just saying it wasn't their original plan. And then in Bedfriend, you don't actually see Mai, which is Tudor, until the last scene of the last episode. And I wish that I could show it. I just don't have the time for that. But he only shows up at the very, very, very end. And so the main characters get engaged, and then they have a little bouquet of flowers that he had brought, and he throws it, and Yum, Jade, catches it. And at that moment, Mai walks into the office asking if they accept interns, and Yum and Mai, or Jade and Mai, going to try not to use the actors' names, stick with the characters, look at each other, and then it's the end of the show. So here we're picking back up. They all work in an office building, they're graphic designers, and that's where we are right now. I didn't really want to watch Bedfriend because it covers a lot of issues that are very hard to watch. Sexual harassment and abuse, things like that. It's a wonderful show. I highly recommend you watch it, but I don't know if I can watch it again. It was just a lot. But great show. So, moving on. Next note. Jade in The Middleman's Love is very different from the Jade in Bedfriend. So he was very much a background character in Bedfriend, and he also seems to have a quieter personality. And we'll get into why I think that there is a big difference. But Jade in The Middleman's Love is very dramatic, over the top. Um, this was a choice. This was done on purpose. A lot of people write this show off because they think that it is cringy or over the top or just straight up bad acting. And that is absolutely not the case. It was a choice made by the director and the acting coaches, the writers, I guess. Um, but it's not just, "Oh, he is a cringy, terrible actor." I mean, you've seen his other work. We know that that isn't true. But they went with a very, I feel like, retro type of comedy, just really overdone and overpronounced. It was supposed to be that way. I don't know if they decided to go that route after they cast him and they were like, "Oh, well, he has the energy to do this kind of comedy. He's very funny. He's very silly and executes that really well." I don't know. But really, if you can just let go of how silly it is and enjoy yourself, it's a great show. There's so many wonderful moments in here, and I feel like it's so overlooked, and a lot of people hate on it for no reason. It was intentionally the way it is. Um, the next thing that's kind of cool about this is that this director is the same one who's directing Tudor and Yim in Troy. So he also works with Max and Nat a lot. He actually went to school with Max. And I think that it's going to, judging by this, and this was in 2022, and how much he's grown and the other work that he's done, I think that it's going to be a great show. It makes me even more excited now to see Term Troy when it comes out. Um, there's just a lot to look for. It all hits, and the director's only grown in his skill since then. Um, the last thing I keep referring to my notes to make sure because I want to make sure I say all these things that are very important to me. Um, the cringe factor, the thing that everybody I think hates on I don't know if it makes people feel uncomfortable or if they get secondhand embarrassment. I don't really get secondhand embarrassment. I was born without shame. So I think what it is when you see Jade act so over the top and just so dramatic and loud, and the other people aren't seeing that. I feel like when I watch it, that's more of his like internal monologue. And because we're experiencing the show through Jade's point of view, we are getting all of that. But I think some of the super over the top and dramatic stuff is really just in his mind. They might see him being a little silly on the outside, but we're getting the full like meltdown ridiculousness that Jade is going through at the moment because we are the viewers of the show. Some people don't see it that way and they're like, oh my God, this is terrible. I hate this. I can't watch it for more than 5 seconds. But whatever. I'm saying now, just let go of all of your inhibitions and sit back and laugh and enjoy this show because it actually is very, very funny. And if you can take it with a light heart, then I think you'll have a good time. But- So, because Timur and Yum are my favorite couple, and I think they're both very cute and funny. And they were brand new. I mean, they've done Cutie Pie, but they are both pretty reserved and shy people. And now Yim is pretty extroverted. I wouldn't say he's so shy anymore, but he definitely had to grow into that. So you can kind of see that growth here, but they're not quite the people that they are today. You know, I love it. If you love Demundi shows, this is like a gem. You just have to see. Okay, now they've probably talked for like 20 minutes before the show even started. We will go ahead and jump right in. It starts not with the theme song, but like into a little animated skit at the beginning to kind of introduce the characters and their office dynamic. And then, per usual, I will pause it during the theme song and come back afterward. And I will try to fill in any fun little tidbits along the way that I may have forgotten, and I hope that you enjoy it. So, without any further ado, let us get my mouse together and get started.
พี่เจดเค้กกันหาย
Okay,
อ่ะ
there's
เค้กผมอยู่
Jade.
ไหนอ่ะพี่เจดพี่เอาไปกินเองปะเนี่ยผมหาไม่เจอเลยพี่เจดเค้กผมอยู่ไหนเค้กผมอยู่ไหนเค้กผมอยู่ไหน
He's
พี่
got to
คิง
solve a mystery.
เฮ้ยทำไมเป็นกูอ่ะไอ้กันกูไม่ได้เอาไป
Oh, there's King.
พี่คิงเอาไปไอ้กันกูบอกไม่ได้เอา
That's
ไปไง
Net.
พี่คิงเอาเค้กคืนมาเอาคืนน้องมันไป
That's
ไอ้คิงไม่ได้ไปจริงๆ
That's
เออ
King's boyfriend. That's
เดี๋ยวนะ
James.
คนร้ายจริงๆมันคือใครกันแน่เนี่ย
So this, if you're not familiar with it, this is a riff off of Detective Conan, which Jade is obsessed with. It's a manga, and it was also an anime, a Japanese manga and anime. And it's about a guy who's like a detective, but he's in a kid's body. So he like solves all of these cases, and it's Jade's favorite thing ever. You can never trust the robot servant in your watch. She never understands him, which is typical. I have mine on my phone turned off because she never understands me either. He's so cute. And he's dressed just like Detective Conan in this. All right, who is it? Okay, found the cake, and... Oh, it's a hot guy.
ใครวะแต่โคตรหล่อเลยมาหาพี่เจดมาได้ครับพี่เจด
Guess who that
เจด
is.
เจดไปสัมภาษณ์น้องฝึกงานได้แล้วขอจับคนร้ายแป๊บนึงนะ
But he's busy. He's got to talk to this hot guy.
พี่เจด
It's so funny. He's so handsome, though.
มีช่วยจับคนร้ายอ่ะเฮ้ยแต่นี่ก็คือคนร้ายเจดทำไมยังไม่ไปสัมภาษณ์น้องฝึกงานดีต้องให้บอกอีกครั้ง
Come on, you got work to do, boy.
น้องเขารอนานแล้ว
You can't stare at the hot guy all
ขอโท
day.
ษนะเอื้อแต่ขอมิ้วก่อนกำลังจับคนร้ายอยู่เลยอ่ะคุณคนร้ายครับคุณเป็นใครครับผมชื่อ
His name is Wolf.
หมาเห่าโอ้ยว่าแล้วฝัน
Aw,
ไม่
man.
รู้เลยว่าคนร้ายคือใครอ่ะ
Oh, so sad. It was just a dream. That hot guy is not real.
ตื่นก็ได้ตื่น
Surely he's not dreaming about anybody that he saw for one moment. Also, what a terrible alarm. Okay, this part is funny because until the end of the show, this is like the only time you ever see Jade without his glasses on. And my theory on this is that Yim is so gorgeous without the glasses that no one would have believed that he was a huge nerd that no one wanted to date without those glasses. You see him without them, you're like, oh God, he's so hot. Yeah, you dreamed about that hot guy coming to your work. I would too. Oh, that notebook's gonna be important later. Oh, it's time for me to pause it. Okay, already. See you in a bit. All right, we're back. I love the music in this one too. You can definitely tell they had just stock background music though, because some of them are reused from other series. Yeah, look respectable. Be cool, be cool, be cool. He's so adorable in this. He looks like such a baby. Don't fold. He's trying so hard to be cool. He's got stickers all over the back of his computer. Yeah, he's a really serious guy.
แนะนำตัวหน่อยครับสวัสดีครับผมชื่อพาคินชวประภากรชื่อเล่นชื่อไม้ผมต้องการฝึกงาน
Already he's like, wow, that's beautiful.
เดี๋ยวนะหน้าคุ้นพี่ครับหน้าผมมีอะไรติดอยู่หรือเปล่าครับไม่
What do you got there? So that's kind of what I was talking about. Like when he's like, oh my God, like I don't think that Mai is seeing him act like look, like he's just seeing him look serious. So every time that he's being over dramatic, then the other characters are just seeing him be like normal. You got the best intern ever.
ก็เป็นงั้นน่ะเรียนมหาลัยเดียวกับพี่ด้วยแล้วทำไมถึงอยากมาฝึกงานที่นี่เพราะว่าบริษัทนี้
I need a job.
มีวิสัยทัศน์ที่ดีครับผู้นำก็
Oh, that's a much more professional answer.
ดีมากครับผมน้องมันหน้าตาดีจังวะเรียนก็เก่งพูดก็น่าฟังคนแบบ
This is also funny because even though Tutor and you didn't super get along well at the beginning, they just took a kind of while to adjust to each other because they are very different people. I felt like that's also kind of reflective of him. He was like, oh, but he's so gorgeous and smart and talented and he has a nice voice. Look, you're not nervous, are you? Yeah, he's not nervous. The AC's just not on. Don't you worry about it. I love Mai too because even when Jade is a little over the top, he thinks it's so funny. You can tell he's just laughing and smiling, which again is also kind of reflective of Tutor. He is a notoriously strange guy, and Tutor just laughs and puts up with it. He's like, yeah, that's my man, isn't he adorable? Just like this. They genuinely are just so good together. Absolutely gonna work together. You're funny, you're gorgeous, you laughed.
พี่เจนิพัฒน์
Oh, the hot guy said my name. He's probably never heard his name said so beautifully in his life. Oh,
อย่า
yeah.
บอกนะ ไอ้เจด
Sorry, I just find it, the way he talks to himself, like, so funny. Okay, so obviously he got the job on the spot.
เราฝึกงานกราฟิกของพี่ มาเดี๋ยวพี่เจดพาทัวร์ออฟฟิศเอง
It's also funny because I have an office job to see, like, how they portray their office job.
การไปเข้าน้ำมาครับ คนนี้น้องกัสเด็กฝึกงานเอื้อ
Oh, okay. So James has a trainee also, and that's him.
น้องนั่งก่อนเลยนั่งก่อนเลย มาจากไหนอะเราอะ
Oh, they're immediately gonna call him out for being too serious. That's mean.
ตัวทำสบายเลยแหมอย่าแซวพี่ดิไป let's go let's go
Only you could have played Jade like this. He has so much energy and he's just like dialed up to 11 all the time.
โซนโชว์กาแฟ
Yes, everyone needs coffee. Here's where you get it. Now we're gonna hide from this guy? I definitely hide from people at my office.
นั่นเด็กไอ้คิงมาฝึกงานโปเกมอนตั้งแต่อาทิตย์ก่
Oh,
อน
King
ชื่อ
also
ตรง
has
หรือว่าตรง
an intern.
อยากเรียก
King
อะไรก็เรียก
is
มันบอก
who Net
แต่
plays.
มันมาชงกาแฟตอนนี้ ถ้าพี่บาสมานะมึง โดนใช้งานแน่
Yeah, don't be looking not busy. Oh, somebody has a crush already. Marcus
gonna-
boss.
ทำอะไรกัน
He plays such a good boss. He was a great boss in Battle of the Riders also.
สวัสดีครับครับ เจดเห็นโปรแกรมเมอร์บ้างปะครับ อยู่นี่ครับ อ๋อ เดี๋ยวนี่น้องกัสกับน้องไม้เพิ่งมาฝึกงานกราฟิกวันแรกใช่ไหมครับ ครับ งั้นเดี๋ยวค่อยคุยกันนะ
Yeah, don't scare them to death.
เฮ้ยตรงสวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ เห็นไอ้คิงกับไอ้กันบ้างปะไม่เห็นเลยนะพี่ แต่ว่า
Oh, Gun is Thomas. I think this
ช่างมันเถอะ
was the first
คือตอน
show
เนี้ย
he was
งาน
in
เข้าแล้ว
for Demundi.
ลูกค้าเขา
Don't quote me on that, but I think it might have been. He was
ประ
also
เด็
a
นคือ
baby in this show.
อันนี้ตรงไม่ได้ทำอะไรใช่ปะงั้นไปช่วยพี่
Uh-oh.
แก้งานหน่อยดิ ครับ
If you ever look like you're available, somebody's gonna ask you for help. That's real. Oh. He looked at him.
ก็อย่างที่เห็นน่ะถ้าไม่อยากงานเข้า
He's like, yeah, I saw him. He was hot.
ห้ามชงกาแฟตอนช่วงเวลา 11 โมงถึง 11 โมงครึ่งเด็ดขาดเชื่อพี่ พี่อยู่ที่นี่มาก่อนอ่ะไปเราเข้ามาห้องนี้กันตอนบ่ายๆเนาะ ไป ไอ้ตรงมึงโห
That's so funny. There's always going to be one guy to be like, listen, trust me. I've worked here forever. This is how things go.
หมายว่ามันเป็นเรื่องจริงปะหรือมันเป็นเรื่องบังเอิญอะจะบังเอิญมั้งถ้าการอยากรู้อะก็ลองดูสักครั้งดิพี่เจตครับรอด้วยครับ
He's also very business with everybody, except Jade, of course. Okay, so they are engaged, Net and James, or and King.
พูดดีๆมึงเคยฟังไหมเอ้ยไอ้เจ๋งมึงมาพอดีเลยช่วยกูด้วยดิไอ้เอื้อคิดว่ามึง
And in both Bedfriend and this show, has the best outfits. James is so stylish. Everything looks good on him. He always has the best bag, the best clothes, the best shoes.
เฮ้ยสวัสดีครับน้อง
He just has a really
น้อง
beautiful
เป็นกราฟิก
look.
จะรู้จักเอื้อใช่ปะแต่พี่ขอบอกไว้ก่อนเลยนะ
He's also very famous in China because he's just so beautiful and different looking.
มึงหยุดยิงไอ้กิ๊กก่อนมันยืนตัวเบี้ยวหมดแล้วนะเนี่ยชัดเลย
That's will be
ใช่ชัดเลยพวกมึงไม่ฟังกูอ่ะน้องอยู่ด้วยไงพวกมึง
Oh my god, Jade just needs some respect. They don't respect him. Let him be cool.
มึงเป็นคนกลางให้ขิงนะเจดเฮ้ยไม่ได้เป็นอดีแล้วเนาะเจดเนาะ
ไม่ต้องกลัวนะเรื่องปกติ
มากเลยครับปกติเหมือนครอบครัวซินเดอเรลล่าเลยครับ
Yeah, like Cinderella's family.
มีพี่ไม่ต้องกลัวคนอย่างเจดนิพัฒน์อ่ะเขียนได้ทุกอย่างอยู่แล้ว
He's trying so hard. He just wants to be cool one time.
พี่เจดคนกลางเหรอครับ
Oh, we got the title reference. Here we go.
ชอบว่ะ
พี่เจดบอกชอบผมเหรอครับ
ใช่
Me,
พี่ชอบ
you
ชื่อ
like
นี้มาก
me?
ไม้ขอบคุณนะไม้ต่อไปนี้เรียกพี่ว่าพี่เจดคนกลางนะ
Oh, it's so cute. Nobody's ever gave him a nickname before. I mean, it's the title of the show, Jade Konklang. It just means Jade, middle person, basically. So that's where they got the middleman from. He's so excited. Okay, maybe he's not that cool. And we're having a flashback now that he's passed out.
ฝากมึงเฝ้าของด้วยนะไอ้เจดเดี๋ยวกูไปซื้อสีเพิ่มก่อน
Oh my god. So when they're in school they wear these uniform shirts and like the letters at the top are supposed to like stand for their school name or whatever. And I just for the first time noticed that his letters on his school name says DMD. So clever. Oh, he stole that guy's stuff.
คือเราไม่ได้จะขโมยชานมไข่มุกนะ
She didn't even ask. He's like, I didn't steal this. See, sure, DMD.
ขอบคุณนะ
คือเราอยากฝากช็อกโกแลตกล่องนี้ให้คิงได้ไหมอ่ะ
Baby.
ได้สิ
ขอบคุณนะ
He looks cute in the little shorts, too.
งั้นเราไปก่อนนะ อย่าลืมให้ช็อกโกแลตคิงอ่ะ บ๊ายบาย
Yeah, bye. I think that you deserved that guy's bubble tea. Steal away, baby. Poor thing. Alright, fast forward a few years. And I don't know if they repeat this in this show, but Jade and were best friends through school. So they're very close with each other. Yeah, get him. Stand up for him.
เจดนัดให้พี่หน่อยสิ
So Jade always protects him.
ไปคงไม่มีประโยชน์หรอกครับ
And you see in Bed Friend that like a lot of guys try to hit on him and they're very kind of gross, sleazy when they hit on and Jade's always there behind him or to shoo people away or protect his friend. He's like, yeah, you better fuck off. He's such a good friend. Jade is like the sweetest ever. Oh, fancy.
ขอบคุณนะเจด
เนี่ยมึงเพิ่งแข่งลีดมารีบไปพักผ่อนเถอะ
Oh, he was a cheerleader in school. That's why he looks so hot. Oh, he's back. All right, we learned all we needed to know.
อุ้ยเดี๋ยวเบสพี่นี่คนไปเจ็ดคนกลางเลยอ่ะขอบคุณนะไม้ที่คิดชื่อนี้ให้พี่อ่ะ
So precious that he's so excited. I love him. Yeah, so give us a good score because you're happy.
งั้นเดี๋ยวเป็นห้องประชุมทางนู้นแล้วกัน โอเค
He just told him to be good kids. I think that's so funny. Oh? Wow, that was awkward. Why would you trip into his arms like that?
สะดุดล้มมีพระเอกมารับไว้
Oh
นี่
no.
มันไม้กัดแน่ๆอ่ะ
Don't start to
น่าจะได้
ship
เป็นพระเอก
them.
คนกลางอีกแล้วสินะ
So he's the one that got King and together in Bedfriend. Like, he helped them get together. And now he thinks he's gonna help this couple get together. Because he's always the middleman. Also, in the behind the scenes for this shot, like, they're back there and, you know, Jade has to be like, in the back, but when they were just filming the guys, like, he fell perfectly into Tudor's arms. But when the camera wasn't on him, he was making, like, the stank eye face. Did not like that. Okay, work pretty much is just like this. So that's Park that's leaving now.
เดี๋ยวพี่กลับก่อนนะ เดี๋ยวเจอกันพรุ่งนี้
And
สวัสดีครับ
in Bedfriend, his character was like a big slacker. He always left early. He was always falling asleep. He's gotten better. He's like reformed. He's trying to be better. But he still always leaves early.
บ๊ายบายทุกคนบ๊ายบาย
Or he leaves first, but on time.
ไม้กลับบ้านกัน
ครับพี่เจดกัสเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้ค่อยมาทำต่อกลับกันปะ
Yeah, let's go. It's 5 o'clock. Don't work over, guys. You don't have to. Oh, he's got to text his boyfriend on the sly. See you at home. Okay, if you don't watch Bedfriend for anything else, there's a scene where he buys cat ears and a cat leash. You should watch it for that scene.
กลับบ้านกันครับที่รัก
That's what he just texted him about.
พี่เจดกูกลับบ้านกันนะ
Yeah, don't act like you're too excited or
กู
anything.
จะงอนต่อซะอีก
จะงอนได้ไงอะครับ
How could he sulk when he's gonna dress up as the cat again? Also, in Bedfriend, there was an intimate scene in almost every episode. I mean, it was a show about friends with benefits. So I felt like it was really tastefully done, and it gives me a lot of positive thoughts about how TUTORYIM is going to go, because that's another story where there is a sex scene in like every chapter. Because that's a lot of the dynamic of the story. So I think it will be played really well, and you'll get the sensuality of it without it being overbearing.
โอ้โหไม่มีใครรอกันเลย
Aw, Mai would never leave you.
อย่าไปดีกว่า อย่า
He's so cute. He's just dancing around. There's nobody there. I always sing in my office when there's nobody there, and then every once in a while somebody comes in and I'm like, oh shit. You did it, cool guy.
เฮ้ยเฮ้ยไฟกระพริบ
Oh?
เฮ้ยเฮ้ยไม่มีเฮ้ยเฮ้ยไอ้เจน
They filmed this scene quite a few times because they would play it and then they kept asking Yim to be even more over the top, even more expressive. So that was another thing that you can tell they were doing it on purpose. It was supposed to be melodramatic to make you laugh. And the acting coach on this was Pikla, who directed Battle of the Writers. And he also directed Along with You, that's on right now. Both of them fantastic. He's actually my favorite Damundi director. But he's been an acting coach forever. I mean, he was the acting coach on IQIYI, so he's been with Damundi like forever. Now there's a stalker? Could just be your boyfriend looking for you. Oh, it's just your hot intern.
พี่เจดบอกให้ผมกลับด้วยกันนี่ครับ
ไม้มัน
เจ็บนะพี่
So
เจด
funny, because he always does what he says. He's like, but I did what you told me. And he's like,
ยังแซวพี่มานี่มานี่
all the time.
ตีเลยมานี่เลยมานี่เลยพี่เจดกินเสียงดังจริงครับบ้านไม่กลับแข่งพี่เหรอแข่งพี่เหรอเลยยังจะแซวพี่เจดโอ้ย
ลิฟต์มาแล้วฮะเข้าลิฟต์ดีกว่า
รีบไปขึ้นลิฟต์สิ
So funny when they play together. Oh, he's given his boss a ride home. So if you can't tell already, Mai is very rich. Super cool guy. He has an expensive car, and now he's giving Jade a ride.
หลังจากนี้ผมขอไปรับไปส่งพี่เจทุกวันเลยนะครับ
หมูปิ้งครับพี่เจด
หมูปิ้ง
Oh, so now he's giving him a ride every day, and now he brought him some food? So
พี่เจดไม่กินหรอครั
his
บ
whole face in the bag, like, oh god, that smells good.
กินได้นะครับผมไม่ถือ
Yeah, he even let him eat in his expensive car. Like, that's a big deal. I don't even like it when people eat in my piece of shit car.
น้ำพี่
อร่อยมากเลยไม้
เชื่อแล้วครับว่าอร่อยอะอร่อยจริงครับ
Let's go
I just love Mike because he loves Jade and he thinks he's so cute all the time. Just everything he does. Oh my god, now he's brought him lunch? Jesus.
ขอบคุณนะไม้
As if you couldn't figure this out, this is an 8-episode show. He obviously has no idea that Mai is in love with him. But it's because Jade has always been nobody forever. He's just average. Nobody likes him. He's kind of in the middle of everybody. So Mai is doing all of this nice stuff for him, but he thinks it's just him being a nice intern because nobody could possibly like him. I love this show. Also, just because I have made videos before and I noticed these things, they're parked at the exact same spot all the time and you never see anything on the left move, so don't let that kill it for you.
ผมเจ็บนะครับ
Yes, but you're so adorable when he slams on the brakes.
ตั้งแต่ที่ไม้ชวนผมขึ้นรถวันนั้น ชีวิตผมก็มีแต่ไม้ และชีวิตที่มีไม้นี่ก็ดีมาก ดีซะจนผมคิดว่าผมขาดไม้ไปชีวิตผมคงเหี่ยวเฉาอ่ะ
His life's so good
พี่
now.
สาวไปส่งพี่ตั้งแต่วันนั้นอะแล้วก็ให้พี่ติดรถไปด้วยตลอดเลยอะ
อะไรที่ผมให้พี่เจดได้อะผมก็อยากทำให้ครับ
คะแนนประเมินฝึกงานเนี่ย ไม่รวมกับการทำดีส่วนตัวนะ
แต่ผมเต็มใจช่วยพี่เจดทุกเรื่องเลยนะครับ
What damn his watch?
พี่เจดเป็นไรหรือเปล่าครับ
I think the watch thing is so funny. It's a joke that never gets old to me, but his heart rate goes up every time Mai does something nice.
เจด
He's just nervous.
เป็นไรหรือเปล่าครับ
Don't make him say it.
พี่ปกติ
He's normal. He's fine. That's a new fun word that I learned like this week. Pokati means normal, ordinary, usually. He's normal. He's good.
อาเจษเฮ้ย สวยว่ะโปรแกรมอะไรวะ สอนพี่ดิมานี่วะ
พี่เจดครับ
Oh, now there's sexy music when he's gonna teach him a computer program?
เป็นไร พี่เป็นไร ไม่เป็น พี่ไม่เป็น พี่บางคนอยากเรียนเหรอ อยากดิ สอนหน่อย นี่พี่ใช้ทูนี้นะทูนี้ กดเข้าไปอันเหลี่ยมๆเนี่ย
See, now that Mai wants to learn, he's being a cool guy that knows stuff.
ก็ไม่ยากนี่หว่าอย่างนี้เหรอไอ้เจษใช่ปะเฮ้ยใช่เปล่าเนี่ย
Oh my god, please fuck off. I'm trying to have a moment.
ไม่ใช่ ไม่ใช่ ทำไงอ่ะ สอนหน่อย โอ้พี่มงคลนี่แบบนี้แบบนี้ เข้าใจละ
พี่เจดสอนผมด้วยได้ไหมครับ
Yes, you're very close to me. My heart rate might go up again.
เจษงั้นสอนน้องไม้มาด้วยแล้วกัน เดี๋ยวพี่กลับไปนั่งทำงานที่โต๊ะละ
Yes, please. Let me just teach him. Also, it's funny to note that in this show, Yim is supposed to be a lot older than Tutor. So Jade is like 27 or 28, and Mai is like 20 or 21, I guess. But it's like almost that same age difference, but flipped in Battle of the Writers. And then they're the same age in IQIYI. So Tutor and Yim are actually almost the exact same age. They were both born in 2000, and Yim is born in June, and Tutor was born in September. So they are the exact same age, but sometimes one is older in the show, and sometimes the other is older. It doesn't matter. But I love that Jade is older in this one. It adds a lot to their relationship that I appreciate.
ไม้กินอะไรดีครับ
พี่เจดครับ
Oh! You're gonna make him nervous again. He gotta get out of here.
ข้าวแกงนี่แหละถูกต้องที่สุด
Curry is always the right answer. Curry is the perfect food.
แต่มันมีหลายอย่างเลยนะครับพี่เจดการเลือกไม่ถูกเลยอะ
เรื่องกินไว้ใจพี่ไอ้น้อง เลือกสั่งได้ตามสบายเลยนะ
ขอบคุณครับ
Also, you're all grown. Choose your own food.
เอ้าไม่มึงสั่งกะเพราเหมือนกูอ่ะ
กูขี้เกียจเลือกอะ
แทนที่มึงจะเลือกอย่างอื่น
ก็กูจะกินอะ
โอ้
ห้ามเลือกเหมือนกันเหรอครับพี่เจด
ใช่
You can do anything you want, baby.
เข้ามาตรงเข้ามาจำไว้นะ บทเรียนการกินข้าวแกงข้าวออฟฟิศข้อที่ 1ต้องสั่งทีละอย่างไม่งั้นเขาจะให้น้อยอ่ะส่วนข้อที่ 2นะห้ามขอยเอาข้าวออกเอามาแบ่งเพื่อนดีกว่า
I love him. He has a plan. He knows how to order food
ฟังให้ดีนะ
everywhere he
กิน
likes.
น้ำพริกเพราะน้ำพริกอร่อยมาก
Yes, it is.
อันเนี้ย
Haroimak.
ถ้ากินไม่อิ่มเนี่ยกินน้ำพริกให้อิ่มกับผักเนี่ยกินให้อิ่มเลยขอตัวไปกินข้าวก่อนหิว
Yeah, now let me eat my lunch.
งั้นการขอตัวไปตักข้าวบ้างดีกว่าครับ
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวพี่ขอไปด้วย
He's so funny. Now he made everybody excited to
พี่เจ
eat.
ดรอด้วยครับ พี่ไปก่อนนะ
He's very passionate about his lunch. Oh, Mr. Serious has got to think about that for a minute. Uh-oh.
เจดอยู่ทำไมเนี่ยฮะ
มึงดูนู่นดิ
แล้วไงวะ
That's two dudes talking. I like King. He's just like, okay, yeah, they're having a conversation.
กูว่าสองคนนี้มี
And
something กันนะเขิน
it's funny because no one else thinks that because they're like, yeah, he's kind of obsessed with you and we can all see it.
มึงเอาความมั่นใจไปมาจากไหนวะทำไมมึงคิดงั้นนะ
โอ้ยมึงก็ดูสีหน้าน้องมันดีเขินกันขนาดนั้นเราจะเป็นอะไรกันไปได้บ้ารอบเนี้ยกูไม่พลาดกูรู้คนแรก
He's so excited because he thinks he's going to be the first one to see it when he was upset because and King had been together for a long time, but he didn't know about it, even though they all worked together and are friends. He just didn't notice. So he's determined to be the guy that notices this time. But he doesn't notice that the guy's actually in love with him. James' face, like, yeah, he's hopeless, huh?
ไอเจดก็สื่อรักให้พวกเรามาแล้วงั้นเรามาเติมความหวานกันหน่อยดีไหมครับที่รัก
So their pairing actually split up after this show.
เจอกันที่ห้อง
They finished this and then they announced that they weren't going to be working together any longer. They both stayed with Demundi. They're both still acting with them. Net has a new partner, Jade,
เจอแน่
and Dame's just never got a new partner. He's just a single actor, still to this day. James wanted to focus more on music. I think he was planning on doing like a solo debut, but then he ended up, that didn't work out, and now he's in Dex. But he wants to focus more on music than acting, even though he is still doing acting. He's so lucky he gets to wear like the neck pillow and stuff while he's at work. If we had that on at my office, they would be like, oh, what do you think you're going to be sleeping?
รู้สึกดีอ่ะ เฮ้ย ไม่ไอเจดไม่ไม้เป็นของการ์ดเท่านั้น
No!
พี่เจด
He just thinks it feels good to be noticed and cared about. Jade is
เปล่า
a really sweet and sensitive character, and I love that about him.
ขอโทษครับ
เอ้ยเอื้อไปไหนอ่ะคือ
อะไร
มึงให้น้องทำอะไรปะ
ก็ไม่นะทำไมอ่ะ
ก็บีบงานโปสเตอร์สินค้าตัวล่าสุดอ่ะกูขอให้กัดไปช่วยไม้ทำได้ปะ
ช่วยไม้เหรอ
กูอยากให้น้องได้ฝึกทำงานแบบเป็นคู่อ่ะจะได้กระชับมิตรความสัมพันธ์กัน
You're trying too hard, buddy.
ขอบคุณนะเอื้อ
กูเข้าห้องน้ำนะ
ไม้พี่ส่งบีบไปให้แล้วนะ
This was the kind of stuff that worked with and King in the other show. So he's trying it again, but he's got it all
ที่โซ
wrong.
ฟาผ่อนกัน
ใช่จะได้มีไอเดีย
ไปดิ
เดี๋ยวผมกลับมานะครับพี่เจด
ได้ไม่ต้องรีบนะคือพี่หมายถึงตั้งใจกันทำงานทั้งคู่นะครับ
พี่เจด
ไปเร็ว
คราวนี้แหละทางสะดวกพวกโปรแกรมเมอร์ก็ไม่อยู่พี่พวกคุณก็โดนพี่พานเรียกตัวไป สะดวกสุดๆทำงานแบบกระชับมิตรเฮ้ยมันกินแล้วมันเขิน
So excited. Oh my god. Just slap him upside the head.
ฮะ
ไอ้เมื่อกี้มึงพูดอะไร
กู
Ugh.
บ้ากูไม่ได้พูดอะไรเลย มึงหูแววปะเนี่ย ไปตรวจหูบ้างนะ
He's so adorable.
Oh, สวยเลยอะไม้
Just to be clear, everyone is impressed with Mai because he's very smart and very good at everything.
เราว่าน่าจะได้แล้วแหละงั้นเดี๋ยวเราส่งให้
The
พี่เจด
lover
นะ
boy up there is just like leaned over the banister, like looking at him because he knows he's gorgeous.
นิดนึงอะเดี๋ยวเรานวดให้ไหมการ์ดนวดเก่งนะไม้ระดับเซียนเลยรู้เปล่า
Sure, that's fine. Personally, I don't like to touch other people and would never let that happen, but
ขอบคุณนะ
I'm sure it's not a big deal to them. Oh no, the sexy music is back. Young people.
ขอบคุณนะ เอ้าตรงเรานวดให้ไหม
เฮ้ย ไอ้ตรง
ไม่เอาอ่ะไม่ชอบนวดอย่าเพิ่งไป
Oh, see, there's the real
เพิ่ง
interest.
ประชุมมาไม่ใช่หรอน่าจะเมื่อย
For whatever reason, Jade just can't see it.
เป็นไงกันบ้างเด็ก
งานเสร็จพอดีเลยครับ ผมก็เลยจะส่งข้อมูลพี่เจดเลย
He's calling the kids, and I think that's so
นี่
funny.
ทำอะไรกันอยู่อ่ะ
การกำลังจะนวดให้ตรง
It's like that meme. It's like, how do you do, fellow kids?
มีอ๋ออู้ขึ้นมาเลยนวดให้พี่หน่อยได้ไหมกัสบ่าพี่อ๋อตึงมาก โอ้โหกัสพี่ขอตรงนี้เน้นๆเลยพี่ขอ
Yes,
เน้นๆ
use
ที่
your
คอ
full strength.
เน้นๆเลยนะพี่เจด
เน้นๆเลยกัส
You sure? In case you were not aware,
ข้างในครับ
Thai massage is like where they move all of your body aggressively. It's not like one of those relaxing things where you just lay there and they like move their hands around. Like you actually have to move your whole body around.
ยังไม่หายเจ็บหรอครับพี่เจด
Jade thought he was taking one for the team.
วันนี้วันศุกร์อะกลับตอนนี้รถน่าจะติดหมายรีบไปไหนหรือเปล่าอะ
ไม่ครับ วันนี้วันศุกร์ด้วยอะ
So the word for Friday,
ไม่ไปหลับอยู่บนถนน
Wansuk,
แน่
จริง
is
หมายว่า
also
คิดเหมือนพี่อะเนี่ย
a word, and I don't know if it's spelled the same. I'm
ผมไปด้วย
kind of
ได้นะครับ
learning the spelling a little slower, but it's still the word that means happy. Like, at least the sound of it is the same. And so it's funny because, of course, Friday would be the day that was like, happy day.
ชีวิตปกติ
Oh no, it's great Rose again.
หรือว่าพี่เจดจะไปซื้อยามานวดหรอครับ
พี่แค่จะแวะไปดูอะไรหน่อยอะ
Oh yeah, he's got to go to the pharmacy for some secret reason. They're just gonna stand in the window like mannequins. That's so cute.
พี่ดามาแล้ว
เจดเล่นอะไรกันเนี่ย
สวัสดีครับพี่ดา
สวัสดีจ้า
สวัสดีครับ
เป็นไง หายหน้าหายตาไปนานเลย
ช่วงก่อน
This is
อะ
the
แจก
nice
ยุ่ง
lady
มาก
that
ครับ
works
ไม่
there.
ค่อยได้แวะมาครับ
แล้วนี่
อ๋อ นี่ โอ๊ย นี่มายครับพี่นา เป็นน้องฝึกงานเจดเอง ทั้งนิสัยดี ทั้งเก่งมากด้วยครับพี่นา
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีจ้า
พี่นาครับ แล้วสาคูล่ะครับ
อ๋อสาคูอยู่หลังร้านนะจ้ะเข้าไปได้เลย
Ooh, who might
กัน
this
ครับ
be?
พี่นา ไปกันไหม
Look at him, he's so excited. I love this dog. It's like the cutest dog.
สาคูจำพี่เจดได้ไหมอืม
If anybody knows what kind of dog that is or what you would call that, please tell me. You can leave a comment, whatever. I love that dog.
น้องกำลังจะถูกตี
I don't know a lot about dogs, so I don't know like what different breeds are called, but I think that type of dog is so adorable.
ถ้าไม่ได้พี่นาสาช่วยคงลำบากแย่สาคูพี่เจดขอโทษนะที่ไม่ได้พาสาคูกลับบ้านด้วยอ่ะ
พี่เจดทำดีที่สุดแล้วครับ สาคูโชคดีนะครับที่ได้เจอกับพี่เจดวันนั้นอ่ะ
So he saved this little dog and he can't take it back to his apartment, but it lives there at the shop. And so he goes to visit her all the time. And he took my...
สวัสดีครับพี่ไม้ผมน่ารักไหมครับพี่ไม้
Yes, you are very adorable.
มากๆเลย
ใช่ไหมทั้งน่ารักทั้งน่ากอดอ่ะอุ้ยสาคู
No, not the dog.
ครับ ทั้งน่ารัก น่ากอดด้วย สาคูว่าน่ารักแล้ว แต่พี่เจดน่ารักกว่าอีกนะครับ
ไม้จะบอกว่าพี่น่ารักเหมือนหมาเหรอ
ไม่ใช่แบบนั้นนะครับ
Get your head right.
หมายถึงพี่เจดน่ารักกว่าครับ
พี่น่ารักก
I
ว่า
look
หมา
like a dog.
พี่น่ารักกว่าสาคูอีกอ่ะอุ้ย
พี่เจดครับ
He gives the most earnest compliments, and I love that.
สาคูมองกล้องหน่อย
And now he got to secretly take a picture of Jade. And he's so happy.
พี่เจเปลี่ยนท่าเลยครับ
เป็นท่าเหรอ เอาไงอ่ะ
I love when he's doing the countdown because Tutor has such a soft voice. And if you ever listen to him talk, like in interviews, not when he's acting, but actually talk as a person,
รูปนี้
his
น่ารัก
voice
จั
is
ง
so soft and sweet, and you really hear it sometimes. It stands out like in that moment. Oh, who's this guy?
คือผมชอบรูปนี้ครับ
ไม้ชอบหมาขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ
ครับ ชอบมากเลยครับ
เจด
Oh, that was bold.
ทำไมไม่รับโทรศัพท์พี่เจด
What are you, the boss of him? Mai does not like that. They're gonna get in a fight.
พี่เจดมาแล้ว
Oh no, it's almost over! Oh, I have to stop it. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting the end to come so fast. These episodes were a lot shorter than some of the other ones, and the next Prince was really long, so I wasn't expecting this one to be so short. Okay, so there's 8 episodes of this show, very short series, and they're usually about 45 minutes, 50 minutes long. So this is going to be a quick, fun, lighthearted show. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that having someone to watch along with and talk kind of makes it easier to digest, especially if you maybe tried watching this show and it didn't go over well and you had a hard time. I hope this makes it easier. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you're discovering something that you may not have watched otherwise. So I'm looking forward to watching all of this, and I'll see you all back next time.